Hey guys, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with all of you. Well, I tell you, the letters have been coming in like crazy. I've been putting them in the hat, and today we're going to have messages from the spirit world. Before we get into that, I want to say thank you to all of you who came out to my recent video about the supermoon. I'm telling you, that was an amazing sight. If you haven't seen that, check out the video right before this. I have my videos on the front of my page on chronological order, so you don't want to miss that. Anyways, we're going to get into the letters here, so give me just a moment while I attune to the spirit world. Okay. I hear Fletcher back here. He says hi. All right, our first letter tonight is from the real McKatie. And she says, Psychic Bob, I may be traveling to Disney World in December. Is that going to be okay? Also, can you tell me anything else about my future, particularly jobs? Okay. Well, you know, I got to tell you, Katie, I do see that trip being a wonderful experience. I am going to encourage you. Go ahead and take it. I don't pick up any problems around it. It's interesting because I feel like while you're there, I pick up a lot of inspiration around you. You have on your chart an artist theme, and I feel like going to Disney World brings out that creative element, and that's going to help you. I want you to watch, because around August here, I get a transition around you in the financial area. Could be a job. I almost sense that right now. It could be a part-time job, but I feel like it's going to go full-time. But I want you to focus on writing, because I'm getting around you writing. I get poetry. It's almost like lyrics, music, things like that. So you definitely have an artist theme, and I feel like that's going to take you somewhere. Okay? So work on that area as well. Blessings to you. All right, our next letter is from Isabel Santiago. That's a wonderful name. She wants to know if she has any spirit guides around her, messages from them. Yeah, you know, interestingly, Isabel, I keep picking up around you Archangel Gabriel, or Gabriel, as many people call him. And Gabriel seems to have a link with your family. I keep picking up this is a long time connection, like somebody in your family prayed to Gabriel, but I get this name around you. I also pick up another spirit here, and it's a woman here. I want to put this on your mother's side, going back several generations. She gives me the name of Louisa. And this may be like a great-great-grandmother, goes back a ways. But this Louisa's laughing, she's smiling, and she said, tell her that, she said, I'm letting her laugh again. She said she got to have more fun. See, you've been taking things too seriously. Well, Louisa's working with you, and you got Gabrielle. Okay? So not to worry, things are getting better. Blessings to you. All right. Our next letter is from Akeride. This is interesting. Akeride says that they've been seeing the numbers 114, 222, 555, 321, and 123. And wants to know what that means. And yeah, well, you know, it's interesting because these numbers, you know, as actually you said, it's interestingly they all add up to 6. That is true. But interestingly, when you see repeating numbers like that, what that says is spirit is trying to get your attention. And it's their way of saying, pay attention, we want to give you a blessing. Now, interestingly, you are correct that they all add up to 6. 6 is a number that represents humanity. And for you, this in particular is a sign. It means you're coming in to your place of power. You're coming into your higher self, connecting to your earth light. So it's about transformation of spirit and transformation of your material self. So I feel like this is a sign the spirit's saying we're moving you into a better position in life and things are improving. So I think that's wonderful. So that number 6 represents humanity and divine blessing on you as a person. Thanks for that. All right. Our next letter is from Anna Magana. And she says, Psychic Bob, she says, I want to major in psychology. Will I get my PhD? And what should I focus on for further schooling? You know, I got to tell you, Anna, yes, you know, you should definitely continue in the psychology area. I do pick up around your healer theme. I want you to put a focus in biochemistry, because they show me that in your future you're doing work with understanding how brain chemistry works in harmony with the body and promotes healing. So there's definitely something here for you. I do see PhD. I also get publishing around you, so I do feel like you will also in your future write some books that will be distributed nationally. Okay, so definitely focus biochemistry. Okay, good luck with that. All right, our next letter, Stephen McNutty. And Stephen says, "Say, Bob," he says, "I'm being attacked by shadow people. I've heard a dream catcher in my room. What's going on?" Yeah, you know, Stephen, what's going on is you are opening psychically. You are drawing spirit presences to you. What's interesting is I keep seeing you doing astral projection here, and I feel like when you're sleeping, you're starting to go out of your body, so you're astral projecting. And what happens is when you first leave the body, you're at the lowest astral realm. And what's happening is you're perceiving some of the earthbound souls, and they can be scary. Now, the thing about that, what you want to do is you want to raise that vibration so that you project through that reality quicker. One of the things I'd encourage you to do is get an amethyst and put that on your bedstand, and also a bowl of salt. Salt will ground down the hostile energy of any low-level spirits that are being drawn to you. Amethyst will raise your vibration and project you to a higher sphere in spirit much more quickly. And you'll find that this should stop a lot of that. Okay? Thanks for writing. Alright, our next letter is Danesha Holmes. She says, "Say, Bob, when am I going to meet the right man?" You know, hon, listen. You know, they say Rome wasn't built in a day. And, you know, I feel like around you, your struggle in relationships has been because, you know, you right now are trying to find somebody who's in equal harmony with you. You've gone through a big soul growth here over this last year. And I feel like, you know, it's going to be about one more year here. But after we get into around summer of 2014, I do see around you a person that you meet. It's interesting, he's a tall man, has a connection to the military. I'm seeing green clothes around him, and his eyes are beautiful. They're like amber eyes. Have you ever seen them like golden sort of eyes? That's what he looks like. Named James or Jason, there's a J name around him. But I see you meeting him next summer. And it's interesting because you're with a group of girlfriends, and I think it's at a movie theater, like y'all are waiting to get in or something. He's with some guys, y'all start talking. So it'll be next summer. It'll be worth it. He's a higher vibrational person, okay? And he'll connect with you well. Blessings. Our next letter is from Oh Just Lovely. She said, "Bob, what can you pick up in my aura?" Yeah. She said, "I feel like I'm drained. What should I do for my career?" Well, you know, hon, listen, it's interesting because when I step into your vibration here, I'm getting a mix of colors. I'm getting yellow light and I get gray light. Gray light does mean that you're feeling clouded, your energy's a little blocked, but not to worry. You also have a lot of yellow light. Yellow light is the higher mind. This also would indicate and tend to indicate an energy connected to learning and education, and I feel that you do have an educator theme on your chart. But you know, one of the things that you want to do right now is I want you to really work on grounding down your energy. And one of the best things to do is use hematite for that. That's a wonderful stone. And I'd like you to also be, you know, working with the quartz crystal, clear quartz crystal, because I feel like that's bringing in the clearing light for you. And you could just get a little one to carry in your bag or wear, and that'll help you, okay? But definitely, I do feel career change. I want you to focus on teaching, education. It doesn't have to necessarily be a public school teacher. You could be like working in a training center, training people. But you definitely have educator energy, and that'll work well for you, and you'll enjoy it. Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter is from Hana Naruto. And Hana Naruto says, "Bob, will I ever live in Japan?" Yeah, you will. You have a lot of past life connections there. I'm not getting this for about 4 to 5 years yet, but I do feel like you are going to travel there. Initially, maybe just a visit, but I feel like you do go to stay. I keep getting schooling around this, so you may do some college there, and I do feel like you eventually work there and do live there. So you're definitely on the right track, but it's going to be about 4 to 5 years yet, okay? Keep going, you're going to get there. Blessings to you. Well, guys, that is all I've got time for today, but I'm so glad you're here. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more videos coming, and I look forward to being here again with you next week for another Messages from the Spirit World.